whispered, lowering his voice. "Were you taken into county hospital 6 weeks ago after a car accident?" He stretches his neck as though hoping to gather information about the life inside the house. "Yes." Jean-Luc's pulse races. "I was knocked over by a car rounding the corner too fast." He pauses, taking a breath. "I lost consciousness." The doctor's name, Wiesmann, springs to mind. He fired questions at Jean-Luc while he was still coming round, feeling foggy. "How long have you been in America?" he asked. "Where did you get the scar on your face? Were you born with only a finger and a thumb on your left hand?" Bradley coughs. "Mr. Beauchamps, we'd like you to accompany us to City Hall." "But why?" His voice comes out as a croak. They stand there like a blockade, hands behind their backs, chests thrust forward. "We think this would be best discussed at City Hall, not here on your doorstep in front of your neighbors." The veiled threat tightens the knot in his stomach. "But what have I done?" Bradley rolls his lips together. "These are just preliminary inquiries. We will call the police in to assist, but at this early stage, we prefer to get the facts straight. I'm sure you understand." "No, I don't," he wants to scream. "I don't know what you're talking about." Instead, he mumbles assent. "Give me 10 minutes. Closing the door in their faces, he returns to the kitchen. Charlotte is sliding a crepe onto a plate. "Was it the postman?" she asks without looking up. "No." She turns towards him, a thin crease across her forehead, her brown eyes piercing him. To 2 investigators. They want me to go with them to answer some questions." "About the accident?" He shakes his head. "I don't know. I don't know what they want. They won't say." "They won't say? They have to. They can't just ask you to go with them without telling you why." The colour drains from her face. "Don't worry, Charlotte. I think I'd better do what they say, clear things up. It's only questioning." Their son has stopped munching and is looking up at them, a tiny frown on his forehead. "I'm sure I'll be back soon." Jean-Luc's voice rings false in his ears, as though someone else is uttering these words of comfort. "Can you call the office? Tell them I'll be late?" He turns to his son. "Have a good day at school." Everything has gone still, like the hush before a storm. Quickly he turns and leaves the kitchen. Normal. He must act normal. This is only a formality. What can they possibly want? 10 minutes. He doesn't want them ringing the bell again, so he hurries into the bedroom, opening the drawer in the wardrobe, glancing at his ties coiled like serpents. He picks out a blue tie with tiny grey dots. Appearance is important in a situation like this. He takes his jacket off its hanger and walks back down the stairs. Charlotte is waiting in the kitchen doorway, her hand over her mouth. He takes it, kissing her cold lips, looking her in the eye. Then he turns away. "Bye, son," he shouts towards the kitchen. "Bye, Daddy. See you in a while. Catch you later, crocodile." His voice cracks, missing the right note again. He senses Charlotte's eyes on his back as he opens the front door and follows the men to their black Chrysler. He takes a deep breath, forcing the air down into his abdomen. Now he remembers hearing the storm break in the middle of the night. Can feel the earth thick with water, starting to evaporate already. Soon it will be humid and hot. No one speaks as they drive past familiar houses with large open lawns reaching out to the sidewalk, past the paper shop, the baker, the ice cream parlour. This life he's come to love.
Chapter 2. Santa Cruz, 24th of June, 1953. I stare out the kitchen window, though the black car vanished many minutes ago. Time feels frozen. I don't want it to move forward. "Mom, I can smell burning." Merde. I grab the pan from the stove and throw the blackened crepe into the sink. My eyes water as smoke fumes swirl up. "I'll make you another." "No thanks, Mom."